How's it going, guys? And we're back with another video. So in today's video I'm going to be just kind of doing some more updates and kind of what's been going on with the layout, which engines are running, which ones aren't, which need work. Mostly just kind of showing everything that's happened so far, and kind of what needs work mainly. Mainly just going to be showing the layout and what engines and stuff need to be worked on so far and which ones are running still and that kind of thing. So with the layout, first thing that's been finished kinda is this building, which is one of the old lifelike police stations, I believe, and I had to pretty much take that apart. It was one that had been built previously, but whoever put it together didn't really do a good job. Like, there was glue marks everywhere, and all the windows were not very good, so I took everything apart, painted everything, and, like, took the base off and all that. And there's a light in there, so just a few more things need to be painted, and like the chimney needs to be glued back on since that's not on. The water tower has been hooked up so the light works. A lot of the grass has been put down, like in this main area you probably haven't really seen, and my brother built a little garage there. It's got a lot of interior details. If I can get the camera over to it, if you can really see in there, there's like a car in there. And when the lights are on, I'll actually turn the lights on for the table so that we can maybe actually see. There's a light in this thing now. Not very bright, it's just an LED. As you can, there you can see it. It really doesn't do anything, but you can kind of see in there a little bit. And over here, a lot of the grass has been put down. The siding has been changed. It goes all the way over to here. Instead of, you can see where it used to go, to right about there is where the switch was. So we've got a longer siding there. This boxcar is new, I think. I don't know if I ever showed this one or not. It's an old Varney one of the tin with the metal, or with the wood base. So that one is in good shape, so I just had to do a couple detail related things to it. But it's in really good shape. And then in the Christmas video, where I had the 3 really old boxcars, I've gotten some of them kind of put together. So there's the one that was completely disassembled, had just the wood brick kind of piece in the middle, and just the sides, so those have been glued on. The Pure Marquette boxcar has just kind of been fixed. I had to do a lot to this side because everything really wasn't in good shape. And then this one, I haven't done anything with the wheels, but I've been working on just details and kind of straightening everything out. And then the freight cars are still there for the Tyco G.I. Joe set, and you can see the light in the building there. Nothing's changed with that building. The road, I don't know if I ever have shown the road really. Pretty much complete just over there. It needs to be put back together, or not really put back together. It needs to be finished over here. It doesn't go all the way over to the track. And then the River Rossi Big Boy that I got in the Christmas video, it is still running fine, no issues there. I'm not sure if I ever showed this engine. This one I got after the Christmas video, so it is, I'm pretty sure it's like a Lima or a Fleischmann or something, but I got this at one of the, well, I got it at the same place that I did or where I got that whistling tender that I did in the last video. So this one's one of the, I don't even know what these are called, but it needs couplers, and it runs. I haven't put any couplers on it yet. I think it would have had 2 pony trucks, but I'm not sure with this one, because I found some pictures of one, but it wasn't the same actual engine. And then, at the same place where I got that Fleischmann one, I got this. This is a Bachmann, like a U36 or something, or U30. I'm not sure what they classify these as, but this one just had cracked gears as normal, and it's been kind of a pain. It runs, I got the gears fixed, but they're not perfect. And then I think that's pretty much all of the HO stuff, besides this thing still needs to be fixed. The roundhouse one that came in the Christmas video, I've worked on it, but it hasn't gotten any better. And then I'll go over to here. This thing, I don't know if you remember this from I did it in a video a while ago from one of the train stores in Ames. That one was running, and now it doesn't run anymore. I don't know what the deal is, so I'm going to have to fix it. The EMD, or the GM SD60, needs the couplers put back on, but my brother can't find them, so I don't know about that. The Bowser 040, the gear is still kind of not very good in it, so the wheels are stuck. And then the Lindsay engine is still not running. I haven't worked on it at all since the last video. The Rivarossi Dockside switcher, the motor in it isn't good, so I'm going to have to either get a new motor or just leave this one as a dummy, which is what it is right now. And then everything else I think is running alright. Just these two, the Mantua ones, they just are kind of temperamental. They don't run the greatest. Everything here, the two Bachmann ones, the two Pemco ones, another Bachmann, all of those are running good, including this one runs alright, the Athearn one that was in the flood that I did the video on. I think I did a video on it at least. All of these are running. No issues, except for this one. The motor needs to be taken apart again because it kind of smokes when it runs because the gaps between the armature have filled up with carbon, but it's got one of those kind of sealed new style motors, so it's going to be annoying. It's a Kato one. And then down here, this one here, the EMD, or EMD TA, I think, is what the guy said. I had a guy on the video that I did on the last time with that thing who said that it was an Alco TA and it's a Strombecker kit, so that's what it was. And it never would have had a motor in it. It would have had just like wooden wheels, and it would have came with a passenger car. I found some on eBay of the kits, so this thing never would have been motorized in the first place, but I think it would be interesting to actually get this thing running. But if all else fails, I'll just put a second set of dummy wheels on the back and just have it as a dummy engine. So that hasn't really changed either. And then all the brass engines are still running fine. The EMD, or no, it's a E60 CP, I think, or I don't remember. But the Bachmann one, it's not running. For some reason, the motor won't work. I haven't looked at it yet. And then down here, all of the engines, I think, are running fine, including this one, which is going to be in the next video that I do for the Legends of the Rails series. So I think that's everything for this shelf. Over here on the top, the Rivarossi Hudson right there isn't running. I don't think. There's something with the contacts that it'll just randomly stop sometimes. It's only happened one other time, but that means it's not running. Everything else on that shelf runs. Everything on this shelf runs, I think, too. Yep, and then on the bottom here, the switcher, I need to get a new, I need to get a rubber band for the drive shaft, or it has a belt drive on it, but the O-ring that I got is a little bit too tight, so I'm going to have to find a new one. And then the little G.I. Joe engine back there, I need to figure out something with the wheels, because I put a new set of wheels in it, but the actual shaft, or the slots that go in where the wheels go in, is very worn, so it doesn't really run that well, and the wheels will just slip half the time, so that's gonna have to be fixed. And then the other switcher down there, the Varney one, I don't know if I showed that either. I got that at the train store when I got another one of the freight car kits, and it's not running, and I haven't worked on it yet, so it's I haven't worked on it yet, so I'm not really sure what exactly is going on with it, but that'll probably be a future video. On the main display shelf, I think everything is alright. All the Tyco engines, they're just a struggle to keep them all running consistently, because there's always something that, whenever you go and try and run one, that it doesn't work for some reason or another, so there's not really a surprise, but they're all running at the moment. This one is running. That's from the box that I got for like $12. All of these, I think those are all still running fine, and I don't think I ever showed this, but this one came from the Christmas video as well. This is the one that it was missing one of the brushes and brush plates. It's a lifelike one, and it is now running. So I took the brushes out of one of the other lifelike engines and then modified one of the brushes that I had, because it was too big that I had to put it in the other engine. So this one has all original lifelike parts. So that one runs pretty good now. And then all the steam engines, these all run the exact same as last time. The Athearn one back there I still have to work on, so it'll run without cranking the controller all the way up. all of these run. The Lionel one there still is loud. The RSO one back there still is missing parts. The PlayArt one there is still got a cracked gear, and the Lifelike little dockside switcher back there still, I think, also has a cracked gear. This one I detailed, the little tea kettle. I don't remember if I saw that. The two Lionel ones there run fine. The brass one back there still isn't really running. I haven't worked on it at all. And then the Bachmann 484 Niagara, I've been working on the like cosmetic details. I haven't really done anything motor wise, and it still needs some motor work, as it usually does. Pretty much every time I run it, it's always not running very well. Over at the table, the I think it's either a Mantua or a Penline 442 Atlantic. I'm working on the drive rods for that, so it runs better. The whatever the Varney one was, the Alco one that I did a video on, I don't think I'm going to be able to save the motor, so I'm just use that for parts, because I've got another one. All the Varney ones really use that style drive system, so if I ever need one, I can have parts for one, or if I ever have another parts engine, I can just put the engine parts in that one. The Athearn Virginian one is running. I just need to do a little more work to it. The American Flyer one is currently a video in progress. The brass one, I haven't done anything with that, to be honest. I don't know why I keep procrastinating it. It's been like that for months. And the little thing, I haven't worked on that at all, really. And then the crane also I haven't really worked on. And there's parts in that for the fan down there. Brass blade one, I got that for like $29, so that was a pretty good deal, even though it's in really bad shape. So I have to, or it was in really bad shape, but I've got it kind of disassembled, all the parts that I can get off of it. So I think that's it. There's nothing else really that's been going on besides the layout is what I meant. But yeah, I'd say that's about it. I'll probably continue working on the grass over here today for the layout, because it's kind of thin, I'd say. But I think that's going to be it for this video. So the next video will probably be either a restoration or I'll do something. But I'd say that's going to be it for this video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.